Hi everybody, here is a quick September art haul from Jackson Art Supplies. A viewer, which I've been after getting, and this different scale divider. It is huge. I've been curious about it for years, and I thought it was going to be a lot smaller than what it actually is in real life. It's almost like 30 centimetres in length. I mean, it's certainly not travel size, and yet it's meant to be what you take in the field to help you get your proportions right. So we're going to be looking at that. I got my first bookbinding book, some canvas and paper samples, and more paper samples, and that's about it. I did get a Turner acrylic gouache paint in that box here. So I thought we're going to kind of have a look. So in this box, I think I'm having a look at the gouache. Yeah, it's a pink, which I'm going to be excited about testing it out. I'm slowly building my collection of the Turner acrylic gouache because when it's dry, it's permanent. So for my illustrations, it's great. This tool, it is just ridiculously tall. You can reduce or enlarge your image, basically. And then I've got more of this paper because I messed up with my bookbinding for a larger. I'm still practicing my Coptic stitch. Now, this viewfinder capture, I've been after it for ages, and it's actually very useful for kind of like creating a still life, like creating an image that you want to sketch. You can frame it better. It just gives you a nicer image to try and create a reference from, if that kind of makes sense, because you're looking through a frame. So you can frame your image before you sketch. And now the Saunders and Waterford watercolour paper samples. I really like this paper. And now this bookbinding book is by Kathy Abbott. And it's a step-by-step guide. Now, I will tell you, there's no Coptic stitch in here. I thought there was. The Jackson Art description about the book did not tell me what techniques were included in the book. So this is just a quick flip through to show you the pictures of step by step. And when I get to that stage, you basically buy this book once you've got a bit of knowledge first. And I'm still umming and ahhing about this scale divider. I'm thinking, shall I open it? I don't know. Let's have a look at the back. And it says what the purpose is of it. I just can't believe people take this out in the field. It's just, you'd be sticking out of your backpack for sure. Anyway, let's unwrap it and have a look. And you've got a screw here. You can see the brass little, and it opens up like scissors. Now this end is for enlarging, and the top end seems to be for the reduction. And you can move the brass gadget thing up and down by screwing it, unscrewing, and moving it down the latches. So I'm just having fun playing about with it, getting used to it. Let's check out the colour of this pink Turner acrylic gouache. I'm working on a children's story at the moment, and I'm just working out the colours that I want to use. And I'm slowly actually buying a selection of this Turner acrylic gouache because it is permanent when it is dry, but it dries matte, and that's exactly what I need for children's illustrations. And I'm literally just taking it directly from the cap. Now this is this is going to be good when I do the worms, actually. This is a good worm colour. I'm going to do that just down here. And then I go over the top when it's dry with the pen to outline everything. But this is very, very good colour. It's like an earth colour, or almost like a potter's pink, I guess. A bit like a browny pink. There we are. And I've noticed a little goes a very long way with this paint because it's so intense. You really don't need that much. There we are. Just get a bit of water. Here we go. Because what I do like to do is really water things down and then build up. Sometimes it's too thick, and the drier the brush was going, the wasn't coming out too good. There we are. The only issue is obviously with cleaning up, but what I tend to do is, apart from dragging it out where I've gone over, I'll be painting over all around here in a different colour, the actual kind of banner. And this is a Royal Talon sketchbook, and it takes all of this really well. So that's just a quick test to show you what this colour looked like. I'm trying my best to show you each colour when I buy it. So we've seen a green, and we've seen like a raw sienna, I think. The green was for one of my small tiny books, which probably was on Instagram. You'll probably see these a lot more there. So that's that, guys. Please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. It helps YouTube know that you liked my content, and they'll share it with more people. And leave a comment. I'd love to know what you think and whether you've tried this. Let me know if you like Turner acrylic gouache and what are your favourite colours. I'm going to catch you really soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. And just a tip. You know, I was saying, this unscrews. You twist it this way, like anti-clockwise. And I don't know if this whole thing comes off, actually. I've never unscrewed it that much, but you then kind of jiggle this. Can you see it going up and down? So you can actually slide this up and down the slot, kind of pull it out a bit, and then go up and down, pull out, slide it down. And I gather the whole point is, and we tie it back up again, the whole point is that the, I think it was here, wasn't it? We first got it. The top part is to shrink an image. So if you're out in the field, it will shrink the image. And then the bottom part is to kind of enlarge. I get the feeling. So you have to put your finger on the back of the brackety thing when you want to tighten it up. But really make it tight, and then you can do the scissor thing. And so this top part's opening up more now, because it's lower down. But if I move it back up, we'll be where we were before. There we go. Doing it on camera is always tricky, but that's it. I think we were nearer there, that's it. So basically, yeah, we've got now a shorter opening at the top. And then we've got a really wide opening down here. So it is about enlarging and shrinking the same image. So if, you know, if you're looking at your TV, for example, and you open it up like that from where you're sat or something, you put it down on your paper and mark the 2 points, and that will be the width. And also, more than likely, will be the height. But you then tighten this when you've got the exact distance that you want in order to keep it like that, and then it won't move when you're doing this and that. And then just loosen it and put it together and tighten it back up. It is going to stick out of your bag. You know, you put a rucksack and you put it up like long ways. But it probably does need to be this height. But personally, I probably would have cut at least to here. I'd have cut a good 2 inches off, maybe. But then I suppose they're thinking of the design. You need both ends to open up like scissors, so that you've got a long, like enlarge area and then small area. That's how they work. I haven't really used these tools. I think if you've been to art school, you'll know all about them. But it's certainly fun to have them and play about with them. It's something to think about, particularly if you like to do plein air work. So that really is it now, guys. Bye.